On a border fraught with danger, an ancient promise forged an elite force that blends ancestral wisdom with cutting edge technology. But who are these silent guardians and what secrets do they hold? Across the vast, unforgiving landscape where the American Southwest meets Mexico, a different kind of warrior operates. They are called the Shadow Wolves. Their existence might sound like something from a legend, but they are very real, an elite unit of Native American trackers whose story is deeply woven into the fabric of this land. They patrol some of the most treacherous terrain on Earth. Their mission, to fiercely protect the US border, not just as law enforcement, but as guardians of their ancestral lands, embodying a unique blend of heritage and duty that stretches back generations. To truly understand the Shadow Wolves, we must journey back in time, not just to the formation of a border patrol unit, but to the very origins of their people's commitment. Their mandate, their very existence as protectors, traces its roots to a 19th century treaty. This wasn't just any agreement, it was a sacred pact signed between the Odam people and the US government. The treaty explicitly outlined the tribe's responsibility to protect their lands, which historically spanned what is now southern Arizona and parts of northern Mexico. When the international border was drawn, it cut through their traditional territories, but it did not cut their resolve. The Shadow Wolves were born directly from this enduring obligation, an unbroken promise to safeguard their sacred domain. Their role extends far beyond standard law enforcement. It's a deep seated guardianship of their ancestral territory, making them a living testament to their historical roots and the crucial role this treaty played in shaping their destiny. They are not merely employees of the state, they are stewards of an ancient trust. What makes the Shadow Wolves so incredibly effective, so legendary in their field, is their truly formidable skill set and their incredible adaptability. They are absolute masters of ancient tracking techniques, abilities honed and passed down through countless generations. Imagine being able to read the land as if it were an open book, every disturbed pebble, every broken twig, every faint impression in the dust telling a story. They can tell you not just that someone passed, but how many, how recently, their approximate weight, if they were carrying anything heavy, and even their emotional state by the way their footsteps fall. This isn't guesswork, it's a profound understanding of natural patterns, an almost supernatural intuition developed through a lifetime spent observing the subtle signs left by man and beast. They notice the slightest shift in the desert floor, the way a bird might scatter an alarm, or the scent carried on the wind. This knowledge, passed down from elders who taught them to see with their hearts and listen with their spirits, forms the bedrock of their operations. But what truly sets the Shadow Wolves apart in the 21st century is their seamless interweaving of this traditional knowledge with cutting edge technology. They don't just rely on ancient wisdom, they enhance it. While one tracker might be on foot, meticulously examining the ground for a faint print, another might be operating a drone high above, its thermal imaging camera picking up heat signatures that betray human presence miles away. They use advanced surveillance equipment, GPS, and communication tools, blending modern scientific instruments with their inherent understanding of the environment. This juxtaposition of seemingly disparate approaches, ancient tracking alongside digital reconnaissance, isn't a contradiction, it's their strength. It underscores their ingenuity and adaptability, making them an unparalleled force in border security, capable of operating effectively in an increasingly complex world. They bridge millennia of knowledge with the latest innovations, creating a system of detection that is almost impossible to evade. To truly grasp the impact of the Shadow Wolves, let's consider a practical application, a real world scenario that highlights their unique abilities. Imagine a vast remote stretch of the Sonoran Desert, a place where temperatures soar during the day and plummet at night. A border patrol sensor has been tripped, a fleeting signal indicating an incursion. Regular agents might spend hours, even days, combing the area with limited success. This is where the Shadow Wolves come in. A team is deployed. As they exit their vehicle, their eyes immediately scan the terrain. One tracker spots a nearly imperceptible scuff mark near a thorny creosote bush. It's too faint for an untrained eye, but to him it's a clear sign. He points and the team fans out. They begin to cut sign, a term for following faint tracks. The lead tracker, his gaze fixed inches from the ground, moves with a fluid, silent grace. He notices a pattern in the disturbed gravel, indicating three individuals. A broken mesquite branch snapped low to the ground suggests someone was pushing through dense brush, likely carrying a heavy load. The sun beats down, but their focus is unwavering. Meanwhile, another member of the team, equipped with a tablet, reviews satellite imagery and real time drone footage that's sweeping the canyons ahead. The drone picks up a faint heat signature, quickly moving, trying to blend into the shadows of a rocky outcrop. This intel is immediately relayed to the ground team. The ground tracker, having already predicted a likely route based on the terrain and the tracks, adjusts their path, confirming the drone's findings with fresh sign, a discarded water bottle still cool to the touch. The pursuit continues for hours, the trackers reading every nuance of the land. They identify a shift in the tracks, suggesting one of the individuals stumbled, perhaps due to exhaustion or injury. This information allows them to anticipate a potential hiding spot or a change in direction. Finally, as dusk settles, bringing with it a deceptive coolness, the team closes in. They find the three individuals attempting to hide amongst boulders, their faces etched with exhaustion. They were attempting to smuggle a significant amount of illicit drugs, their journey cut short by the relentless, almost invisible pursuit of the Shadow Wolves. This operation, like so many others, demonstrates the tangible impact of their work, thwarting smugglers, recovering stolen goods, and apprehending dangerous individuals, all crucial for national security. It's a testament to how the ancient art of tracking, empowered by modern technology, becomes an almost unstoppable force. But the Shadow Wolves are not just skilled operatives, they are deeply spiritual individuals. Their connection to the land is not merely professional, it is profound and sacred. For them, the desert isn't just a place to work, it's their home, their church, their history. They draw strength and guidance from ancestral spirits, believing that their forebears walk with them, offering wisdom and protection. They often speak of listening to the land, not just for physical cues, but for a deeper spiritual understanding. They rely heavily on the animal kingdom, seeing various creatures not just as wildlife, but as spirit guides. The swiftness of the coyote, the keen sight of the eagle, the silent strength of the mountain lion, these animals embody qualities they strive to emulate, and their presence is often interpreted as a sign or an omen, guiding their path and purpose. This spiritual connection gives them a unique resilience and an unwavering sense of duty, transforming their patrols into a sacred vigil. It's a level of commitment and understanding that simply cannot be taught in any academy. However, their crucial work is far from easy. The Shadow Wolves operate in an incredibly demanding environment, fraught with challenges and dangers. The Sonoran Desert is one of the harshest landscapes on Earth, notorious for its extreme weather. Scorching summer temperatures can reach well over 110 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter nights can drop below freezing. Flash floods can turn dry washes into raging rivers in moments, and venomous creatures are a constant threat. This extreme environment tests not only their physical endurance but their mental fortitude daily. Beyond nature's fury, they face a more sinister threat, the violence of transnational criminal organizations. The US-Mexico border is a corridor for drug and human trafficking, controlled by cartels notorious for their brutality. The Shadow Wolves often encounter heavily armed and desperate individuals, leading to tense standoffs and dangerous confrontations. They operate in areas where the rule of law is often challenged by the power of these criminal networks. Adding to these perils are the constant political hurdles and shifting narratives surrounding border security. Their work often places them at the intersection of complex debates about immigration, sovereignty, and indigenous rights. Despite the dangers and the political crosscurrents, the Shadow Wolves remain steadfast, quietly doing their duty, drawing on their unique blend of ancestral knowledge and modern tactics to protect both their land and their nation. Their story is a powerful reminder of how ancient traditions can provide vital solutions to modern challenges.